Did you know that your sweet purring companion might be silently judging every move you make? That's right. Cats have incredibly complex emotional lives, and some of the things we do every single day are actually breaking their little hearts. I'm about to reveal the top 10 everyday behaviors that are secretly hurting your cat's feelings, and trust me, number 1 will absolutely shock you. So stick around because you might discover you've been accidentally betraying your feline friend this entire time. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. Moving their food. You probably moved your cat's food bowl this week without thinking twice about it. But here's what's really happening in your cat's mind when you do this. Cats are creatures of absolute routine, and their food location represents safety and security in their world. When you suddenly relocate their bowl even just a few inches, it creates genuine anxiety and confusion. They've memorized exactly where their sustenance should be, and changing it feels like their entire world has shifted. Your cat might seem fine on the outside, but internally they're wondering if they can still trust their environment. It's like someone moving your refrigerator to the garage without telling you. This seemingly innocent change can make your cat feel unsettled for days, constantly questioning if their safe space is truly safe anymore. But wait until you hear what we do that makes them feel completely invisible. Number 9. Ignoring their greetings. Your cat just ran to the door when you came home, and you walked right past them. This happens more often than you think, and it's absolutely devastating to your feline friend. Cats don't greet everyone. When they come running to see you, meowing and rubbing against your legs, they're offering you their version of a warm hug. By ignoring this precious gesture, you're essentially telling them their love doesn't matter. Imagine greeting someone you adore, arms open wide, only to be completely dismissed. That's exactly how your cat feels when you're too busy checking your phone or rushing to the kitchen. They've been waiting all day for this moment of connection, and your dismissal creates a small wound in their trusting heart. This rejection teaches them that their affection isn't valued, making them less likely to show love in the future. Speaking of showing love, number 8 will reveal how we accidentally reject their most intimate gestures. Number 8. Rejecting their gifts. You screamed when your cat brought you that dead mouse, didn't you? While your horror is completely understandable, your reaction just crushed your cat's generous spirit. When cats bring you their presents, whether it's a toy, a dead animal, or even just a piece of lint, they're showing you the ultimate form of love and respect. In their world, they're providing for you, sharing their successful hunt, and treating you like family. Your disgusted reaction or immediate disposal of their gift is interpreted as a harsh rejection of their love. It's like spending hours preparing someone's favorite meal, only to watch them throw it in the garbage while making faces. Your cat genuinely believes they're taking care of you, and when you reject their offering, they feel confused and hurt. They can't understand why their act of devotion is met with such negativity, making them question their place in your heart. But this next behavior will show you how we betray their trust in an even more personal way. Number 7. Forced affection. You're squeezing your cat right now while they're trying to escape your arms. This is one of the most heartbreaking things we do to our feline friends without realizing it. Cats show love very differently than dogs or humans. They're consent-based creatures who value their autonomy above almost everything else. When you grab them for cuddles while they're clearly trying to leave, you're violating their boundaries and making them feel trapped and powerless. That stiff body, those flattened ears, the desperate attempts to wriggle free, these are all signs of genuine distress. Your cat wants to love you on their own terms, and forced affection makes them associate your touch with stress rather than comfort. Each time you ignore their obvious no signals, you're chipping away at their trust and teaching them that your needs matter more than their consent. This betrayal of their autonomy can damage your relationship for years. However, the next thing on our list reveals how we accidentally torture them with something they can't escape. Number 6. Loud, sudden noises. You just slam that cabinet door and your cat's heart is still racing. Cats have incredibly sensitive hearing, much more acute than ours. And sudden loud noises don't just startle them, they genuinely traumatize them. When you bang pots while cooking, slam doors, or vacuum without warning, you're creating a hostile environment that keeps your cat in a constant state of anxiety. Their nervous system goes into full panic mode with each unexpected crash, and they never know when the next attack on their senses will come. This chronic stress doesn't just hurt their feelings, it can actually damage their physical health over time. Imagine living in a world where random explosions could happen at any moment. That's your cat's daily reality in a noisy household. They start to feel unsafe in their own home, always on edge, never able to truly relax. This constant state of hypervigilance is exhausting and heartbreaking for these sensitive creatures. But what we're about to discover next might be even worse. We actually make them feel abandoned. Number 5. Changing their schedule. You fed your cat 2 hours late yesterday and they're still processing the betrayal. Cats live by internal clocks that would make Swiss watchmakers jealous, and disrupting their routine feels like the ground shifting beneath their paws. When you suddenly change feeding times, play sessions, or bedtime routines, your cat experiences genuine anxiety about whether their needs will be met. They can't understand why their reliable human has suddenly become unpredictable. This isn't just about food, it's about trust and security. Your cat counts on you to be consistent, and when you're not, they start to worry that maybe you don't care about them anymore. They might begin overeating when food is available, fearing it might not come at the expected time again. Some cats even develop behavioral issues or health problems from the stress of an unpredictable schedule. In their mind, love equals consistency, and when we're inconsistent, we're essentially telling them our love is unreliable too. But the next revelation will show you how we make them feel like complete outcasts. Number 4. Excluding from spaces. You just shut the bathroom door and your cat is having an existential crisis outside. When you close doors and exclude your cat from certain areas, you're triggering their deepest fear, abandonment. Cats are naturally social creatures who consider you their family, and being shut out makes them feel like they're being rejected from the pack. That desperate scratching and meowing at closed doors isn't just annoyance, it's genuine panic about being left behind. They can't understand why they're suddenly not good enough to be in your presence. This exclusion makes them question their worth and their place in your life. Some cats develop separation anxiety specifically because they fear being shut out permanently. Every closed door becomes a potential goodbye, and they can't bear the thought of missing a moment with you or being unable to protect you. In their world, family sticks together, and excluding them feels like a fundamental betrayal of that bond. They just want to be where you are, sharing in your life completely. Speaking of sharing, number 3 will reveal how we deny them something they desperately crave. Number 3. No personal space. Your cat has been trying to claim that sunny spot by the window for weeks, and you keep moving them. Cats need territories they can call their own, specific spaces where they feel completely secure and in control. When we constantly move them from their chosen spots or rearrange their favorite hiding places, we're essentially making them homeless in their own home. That corner of the couch, that specific cardboard box, that warm patch of sunlight, these aren't just preferences. They're emotional anchors that help your cat feel grounded and secure. Without these personal spaces, cats feel displaced and anxious, like they don't truly belong anywhere. They spend energy constantly searching for new safe spaces instead of being able to relax and enjoy their environment. This territorial insecurity can lead to behavioral problems, stress-related health issues, and a general sense of unease that follows them throughout their day. Every time you move them from their chosen spot, you're telling them their comfort doesn't matter, and that message cuts deep. But what comes next reveals how we accidentally make them feel completely worthless. Number 2. Inconsistent attention. 1 minute you're showering your cat with attention, and the next you're completely ignoring them for hours. This emotional roller coaster is incredibly confusing and hurtful for cats who thrive on predictable, steady relationships. When your attention is feast or famine, your cat never knows which version of you they're going to get. They start to feel like they have to perform or compete for your love, never quite sure if they're worthy of your affection today. This inconsistency creates an anxious attachment where they're constantly seeking validation, but never feeling truly secure in your love. Some days they feel like your most treasured companion, and other days they feel invisible and forgotten. This emotional whiplash is exhausting for them and can lead to attention-seeking behaviors that we often find annoying, creating a vicious cycle. Your cat just wants to know that your love for them is steady and reliable, something they can count on regardless of your mood or schedule. They need to feel valued consistently, not just when it's convenient for you. But nothing, and I mean nothing, hurts your cat's feelings more than what I'm about to reveal as number one. Number 1. Punishment and yelling. You raised your voice at your cat yesterday and they're still hiding under the bed, aren't they? This is the absolute worst thing you can do to damage your cat's emotional well-being, and it breaks my heart that so many cat owners don't realize the devastating impact. When you yell at your cat or punish them, you're not teaching them anything except that you're dangerous and unpredictable. Cats don't understand punishment the way dogs do. They only understand fear, confusion, and the heartbreaking realization that their most trusted human has become a threat. That look of terror in their eyes when you raise your voice? That's not guilt or understanding, that's pure betrayal and confusion. They can't comprehend why their beloved human is suddenly acting like a predator. This kind of treatment doesn't modify behavior. It destroys trust and creates lasting trauma that can take years to heal. Your cat starts to see you as someone to fear rather than someone to love, and that transformation is absolutely devastating for a creature whose entire world revolves around you. Every harsh word, every punishment, every moment of anger creates invisible scars that make your cat feel unsafe, unloved, and utterly broken. So guys, now that you know these 10 heartbreaking ways we accidentally hurt our cat's feelings, you can start transforming your bond today. Don't feel guilty, feel empowered. Even one small change can make your cat feel more loved and secure. Which of these surprised you most? Tell me in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more cat tips.